Gaza Ceasefire update. Hope amid the ruins. The human cost of war. Hello everyone, I am Commander Naeem Yousuf. Today's update is about Gaza, where a fragile ceasefire has been announced after months of intense violence and unimaginable human suffering. Dear friends, this vlog will cover what's happening right now, the cost of war in lives and infrastructure, and what this ceasefire really means for the people of Gaza. Ceasefire agreement. After endless days of bombardment, Israel and Hamas have agreed on the first phase of a ceasefire. According to international media, this phase includes a pause in attacks, a partial withdrawal of Israeli forces, and the release of prisoners and hostages on both sides. However, the ground reality remains complex. The reports still mention sporadic airstrike and gunfire in several parts of Gaza, especially in Gaza cities, Zaytun and Rafah regions. So while there is an agreement, peace on ground is not yet fully visible. The human cost of war. The human cost of war, my dear friends, the humanitarian toll of this conflict is catastrophic. According to Gaza's health ministry and international agencies, more than 67,000 Palestinians have been killed so far, including thousands of children and women. Over 169,000 people have been injured and millions have been displaced from their homes. In Israel, around 1,200 people were killed in the initial Hamas attacks on October 7, and more than 460 Israeli soldiers have lost their lives during the ongoing operations. Beyond the numbers, there are human stories. Families torn apart, children growing up in trauma, and generations losing everything they built. Destruction and economic loss, friends, the physical destruction of Gaza is almost beyond comprehension. Satellite data shows that more than 190,000 buildings, homes, schools, hospitals, and offices have been damaged or completely destroyed. The World Bank estimates that total economic loss at over 19 billion US dollars, with housing and commercial sectors suffering the cost impact. Entire neighborhood in Gaza City have been reduced to rubble. Walking through the streets today feels like walking through a city that no longer exists. The human crisis, dear friends, the ceasefire may bring some relief, but the humanitarian crisis remains dire. Millions of people are displaced, living in temporary shelters or open areas without food, clean water, and electricity. Health services are collapsing, hospitals are overcrowded and running out of basic supplies. Children face severe malnutrition. Over 54,000 under the age of 5 are actually malnourished, according to United Nations assessments. International aid organizations are struggling to reach those in need because of damaged roads, border restrictions, and ongoing insecurity. What lies ahead? My dear friends, the big question now is, will this ceasefire last? Past atrocities in this conflict have often failed to hold. True peace will depend on both sides honoring their commitments and on the international community ensuring accountability, humanitarian access, and reconstruction support. Gaza's recovery will take years, maybe decades, but for millions who have lost everything, even a short pause in violence is a small light of hope amid endless darkness. My dear friends, All to everyone watching, let's remember that behind every headline are human lives. Pray for peace, support humanitarian efforts if you can, and keep speaking for those who have no voice left. May peace prevail, not just a pause in fighting, but a lasting peace for all. My dear friends, thank you for watching and do not forget to like, share and subscribe for more updates and worldwide awareness. Let us always raise our voices everywhere in the world against oppression, injustice and war and stand firm for truth, justice and peace. Please take care of yourself, your families, friends all around you. Remember me in your prayers. Thank you and goodbye, my dear friends.